Okay. Here's hoping that this one goes better than yesterday did. Let's end it here. Alright, so... yeah, this is not... So if anybody was here yesterday, they would know that I was playing Pokemon Unbound, and my game crashed. Or, sorry, not game. My entire computer crashed twice. I narrowed it down. I believe it was the GPU, which is terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. I have since done a whole lot of research and I guess upgrading and things like that since then. I've got a couple extra fans in the PC now. There was a chance that it was something overheating. I didn't think it was, but there was a chance, and so I'm like, well, I'm probably gonna need more fans for this kind of a thing anyway, so sure, why not? Let's just go with that. So I did a bunch of that stuff. I've been working with this the last day or so. It crashed again earlier today, so I basically took apart the entire thing and put it back together. So this is a test. We're checking whether the things that I have done have actually helped stabilize things, or if we are still gonna be dealing with crashes. Which is not ideal, obviously. But, you know, I can only do so much, and if GPU crashes at some point during this stream, I will take it to a place to get it fixed tomorrow or on Monday or something like that, and we'll account for that in my schedule. I am really just hoping that this stream goes without a hitch. I have not had a GPU crash since I put everything back together. It might have just been that one of my ports was weird, and I was able to put it in something, or like I was able to move my PCI from one part of my PSU to another. Like, I'm legitimately not sure. I'm just gonna go and switch over to this and just yammer on while I mindlessly drone through all of this stuff. So this is gonna be Ironmon. This is gonna be lab farming. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be thrilling. This is not gonna be peak content. This is entirely a test of stability, and I appreciate anybody who is here and who is joining and is gonna watch and just listen in or whatever. Hopefully we get a run. That would be cool. It's gonna be Pokemon Black 2. I actually need to do some actual like intros kind of stuff here, which is interesting. Oh, I might need to actually set all my hotkeys. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna go back to the lobby, and then I'm gonna set all of my hotkeys, because I don't think this thing is configured. Nope, it is not. Alright, cool. Should I have done this before stream? Yeah. Did I? No. Not at all. Hey, Winter Rain, how's it going? Welcome in. I apologize in advance that this will probably not be a super thrilling stream situation, but I will do my best. I'm just so frustrated with what's happened over the last, like, 4 days. It's just, I just want things to work. I don't know. It's weird to have a desire for things to function properly and stuff, but whatever. Let's put on the actual game music for this. But yeah, so it's like I've said, it's a test of stability, and hopefully I can make things mildly entertaining with yapping about Ironmon, and if anybody has, this is the time for any questions about Ironmon, about how this stupid, idiotic thing works. How to set it up is going to be something that I will be showing literally on stream, because it's a new computer and it's a entirely new setup. Just set QWERTY VIE. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna just, this is the tried, this is the tried and true for me. He's always named Mingus. Don't ask. It's something. Anyway, I hope you've had a good beginning to your weekend, Winter. I know that we've been chatting over on Discord a bit, but do I want to have a Pokemon? Do I know what a Pokédex is? No. The illusion of choice. Do I know how to open? No! Okay, and so most of the cutscene stuff up here should be cut out. And then you're gonna see me... It'll be... You'll bugger off. Yeah, whatever. Shut up. Okay, so come up here. And now here's where we set options and do my savey stuff. So battle style gets set to shift. Oh, there isn't anything else to set. Okay, cool. That, and then we save. Do a hard save. Save at the bag so that we can get everything replicable. Save the game, and now we flush the save RAM. And I will be frequently, and you might be able to see it in, well, I guess it just went away, but in the bottom text bar, whatever you want to call it, of the DS, I will be frequently hitting the F12 button. I am going to ignore the random ball that it is telling me to do. Don't care about it. I could probably turn it off. I wonder if I can turn it off. Let's see. Tracker setup? No. Tracker appearance? Random ball picker, get out of here. Yeah, I don't need the random ball track. I'm not gonna be paying attention to that anyway. I am just checking something right quick. Tracker appearance. Huh. I've never played with the timer before. I don't care to play with the timer before. But it's fine. So basically, I'm just gonna pick whichever one of these has the highest BST, or that I feel like has a chance of, like, going somewhere. Vanilla ain't going anywhere. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, especially not with that spread. But I've been playing a whole bunch of Emerald Max, and that was most of my off-stream testing was with Emerald Max earlier today. Just a general, like, okay, what is this? What does all of this look like? Let me actually turn up. Let me switch over 1 second. Turn this up significantly. Let's actually do it in the client itself. This actually might do it too. The joys of dealing with this. 1 sec. I'm gonna turn this up. Just so that it's, like, actually somewhat more present. So there's just background noise instead of silence. But yeah, generally speaking, what we're looking for in this is actually the first time I've ever streamed Lab. I didn't want to stream Lab, but it seems like the best thing I could do in terms of just, like, I don't really care about if it crashes during this section. Like, I don't want it to crash, period, ever. But if it's going to pick a time to crash while I'm just losing runs to the lab is probably the perfect time for it, right? But since I've never actually streamed this before, I can kind of go through like what I'm looking for. I'm looking to not get killed. Per Ironmon rules, your mon dies, run's over, reset, get out of here. You're next one. That's gonna happen a lot. It doesn't happen quite as much in this gen as it does in a lot of other gens, especially like Gens 3 and 4. Especially Gen 4, but Gen 3 is also pretty bad about it. What is this? What is this moveset? But I'm not gonna get this thing at level 47 to evolve. Sure, whatever. It gives me a scouting move. But generally speaking, what I'm looking for is something with decent BST, so 500 or higher, that also has one high attack stat, one low attack stat, and a decent everything else. Like, that's pretty much what we're looking for. Does that happen very often? No. But, you know, that's how this works. I wonder how much speed up I can actually do with this computer. I've never tried. I've not played... I did not mean to do that. Oh, it's fine. I actually don't know what season I'm in. Spring. Huh. That's not the season I wanted. It's fine. But so then we get to the actual fun part of this game. The pivoting part, where we just are looking for stuff. So like, Simi-Sage is potentially interesting. Being able to run from it immediately is a little bit scary. Mostly because I'm worried about its speed. And if it has the same speed or higher, then I'm at least often unable to run. And so if I'm able to consistently run from this thing, it is going to be slow, and I don't want to deal with that. Because not only that, it also doesn't learn moves. And so like, and Kabutops, not quite 500 BST, but its problem is that it's got a 4x weakness, and so not really interested in this one either. However, it is faster, which is something. But this Vanillish is actually, like, weirdly interesting. It's not good, but it's, like, weirdly interesting. Not gonna take it, probably. But at a certain point, it's just like a find something that kind of works and go with it. And that's just, you know, that's how it goes. I think I messed up my starting save. It's fine. I'll deal with that later. I'm really just in the, okay, cool, let's make sure that everything works properly and that nothing is, like, entirely unstable. Also, I have the bottom screen behind my head, mostly because everything that you're going to see on that bottom screen is in the tracker anyway. So the tracker has all of my moves, all of my stats, has my ability, any health items I have, it has heal percentages, which also doesn't entirely matter. But, so like, everything that would be on this bottom screen in any kind of a battle situation is already here. So you really don't need it. I mean, occasionally I might move my head out of the way so that it's like, oh hey, look, see the thing. But that's a start. First trainer, Giratina, let's go. Shout out to Giratina in the Pokemon TCG Pocket. The rare art of it is really damn cool. Giratina is now a ground type. Okay. Interesting. Good to know, I guess. Well, it's not a dragon anymore. Let's see if this does any more. So it also has that does mean it also has a ground type move. I'm gonna get a ton of XP from this. Shout out to Gen 5 XP scaling. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm... Sure. Sure. Yeah, this thing's strange. It doesn't hit very hard, which is kind of scary, honestly. But I don't have a mon that I would be, like, willing to start marking stuff with. I think I'm gonna do it anyway, but... I'll probably mark a plus defense. So I'll be marking, like, if I do get on a run... Taunt... Actually... Taunt is a great scouting move. A great scouting move. It's just a question of, like, do I... Yeah, we're gonna take Taunt. It's like, in the end, I want to see what they hit me with. Like, when I'm pivot scouting, I want to see what they're dealing damage to me with. And so, that's kind of my thought process there. As I head back to heal, because I definitely need to do that after dealing with a guillotine on Trainer 1. We have to play a hit Trainer 2, but we can skip everything else and just immediately go to the Flachese Ranch, which is exactly where we're gonna end up probably pivoting. I'm not gonna do the lazy pivoting method that I usually do when I'm off stream, where it's just like, oh, decent looking mon, just catch. Like, who cares, whatever. I often do that because I don't care. But in this, for like an actual stream, like, it's like, it's fine. I'll just run it all at normal speed. I didn't think to set up... Oh, Moody's annoying. I didn't think to set up a Spotify playlist before I started this. I mean, it'd basically all be aviators. Because, for one, it's loud music, but it's also just what I would normally listen to anyway. I love aviators so much. Let's pick up items. So you actually only got 2 items to pick up, which is a mistake on my behalf. On the other hand, so if I had this on Autumn, which I should have it on Autumn, but I forgot, or I just have the wrong date in, this item is gettable, and then there's another item like back behind the trees over here that you get through from here. Oh well. I mean, it's 2 items that are probably gonna be garbage, and so... Whatever. Alright, let's see what's in the grass. Drillbur. Not interested. And so one more thing that might look a little bit different compared to... I mean, obviously it's going to look a little different because of the levels being boosted. One of the settings I have turned on in my randomizer is the setting to set everything to their max levels. Entirely quality of life. I don't want to sit here and search for mons for 20 minutes for their highest level variant. I don't care. I'm not interested in doing that. Also, there's a lot of mediocre garbage in this grass. If I have to go back and get the... Ooh. Okay, Zangoose, I'm listening. So Coil is like the the second best setup move in the game? Oh, your attack is dog shit. Okay, never mind. I'm not interested anymore. If it hit me kind of hard there, I'd like actually be interested, but no. Now I just get to go back and heal. And I will go zoom. And I'll head all the way back. Yeah, so we're looking for, like, basically anything over 500 BST. And if we have to, I'll go back and I'll scout the stupid... Actually, I'm just gonna go do it now, since I'm already back here. I'm just gonna scout that. Oh shit! Mossy Days, welcome to the snowstorm, and that would be... That's actually 100 followers. Amazing. Thanks for being the 100th. I appreciate it. I didn't... Okay. We're rewinding. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't care about this one. I'm not supposed to kill any of them. So if I accidentally just brain fart into pressing the button, we're gonna unpress the button. Okay, we need to know what this thing has. Worst case, it's like actually like legitimately good information to have what a Stonemon has, because this moveset that it's gonna have at level 6, it's gonna have the entire game. Aurora Beam is interesting. It's really hard to get a gauge on how actually decent it is. Gust is not interesting. Please show me something that's, like, decent. If it has, like... If it has, like, Energy Ball, I'm listening. And I might actually... Okay, it has Rest. Yeah, I'm not really interested in this. I'm gonna listen to it a little bit more, but I don't think we go anywhere near this. These might be its only 2 attacking moves, too. So its last move might be like, I don't know. I mean, obviously it has Rest, but it could be... Shit, it could be Splash, for all I know. It's also worth noting, Solid Rock is like actually an insanely good ability to have on an Ice type. There's so many super effective things that hit Ice. Or there's so many things that hit Ice for super effective. It's just like super, super good. But we're gonna keep vibing, and we're gonna go hope that there's something up in the branch that's decent. If not, we will check this route, we'll check Route 20, and if there's nothing on Route 20, we're just gonna cry. And we're gonna die at some point, probably in Cheren's gym, and then move on to the next seed. So we've seen 3 months here, I think? And they've all been like 400 to 450. This Zangoose is so interesting, except it's not. It was interesting until it wasn't. Oi. Okay, so... Another Drillbur, yeah, so we've seen 3 out of 7. I'm gonna stay here until I've seen 5. I'm not interested in sitting here and spamming the grass for the 2 5% spawns. That's not what we're looking for. Because there's 2 level 11 5% spawns that are just, they just take forever to find. So, like, it's one thing if I'm looking for, like, a total of 20%. Like, that's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. But the super low percent, just not gonna happen. It's, like, barely kind of fast, too. Also, shout out to Poison Fang hitting me twice and poisoning me both times. Come on, let me leave. Okay. And we're just gonna fast forward back to the stupid thing. God, I haven't done this game in so long. So, Black White 2 was my last official win in Ironmon. I got a win with Black White 2 in, I want to say like beginning of December. It might have been early or late November. With Mian Chao. That was an incredible run. It was the first time I'd gotten an Ironmon win at all in 18 months of kind of off and on doing a decent amount. Like, I would play a few seeds a week and kind of... I definitely would not be streaming 6 hours a day. We'll just put it that way. And there's some people that are absolute machines in that Discord, and I do not understand. Like, I do not understand. Also, what the hell is this Mon's moveset? One of the fun things about Gen 5, though, and I've really, really noticed this going back and playing some Gen 3 Emerald Max, which is basically, what if Gen 5 was in Gen 3, except without all the extra mons that make it cool? I don't know. I'm mixed on Gen 3 Max, but whatever. I've been doing it. It's a nice change of pace. I will say that. Like, I might do like one more long run of it and then not go back, or maybe go back intermittently or something. I much prefer the early game of Black White 2 and XY. XY is actually, like, a lot of people shit on XY, the game itself, like the casual run. I don't know about the casual run. I have not played a casual run of XY in 10 years, since the game came out, basically. But the Ironmon run of XY is fantastic. Especially with the various rule sets that are going around. It's like not entirely standardized, but people are generally like, yeah, no, we did, these are the rules that we kind of play by. And so, like, XY does really, really well with that. The rules feel flexible, which is weird to say for Kaizo Ironmon. And they also kind of make sense. Okay, Chansey I'm listening to. So the thing is, Chansey itself is only 450 BST mon. However, it evolves. So if it has moves that are decent, I am definitely interested. Skull Bash is not great. Isn't the worst, but is not great. Let's kick it. I might just spam taunt. Basically, this Chansey just... So I also have a setting... I know that you did not just crit that. Thank you for not killing the Chansey, by the way. Okay, so the Chansey has terrible defense and is killing itself. I see. I hate it. Well, we're gonna find another Chansey and we're just gonna blind catch it at this point. In that case, although, however, in that case, it really was a, like, it killed itself, so I don't actually have any negative penalties to it. But just... That's what we're looking for, though. That Chansey is the last 8% spawn. Probably a 10%, which is not great. I don't really wish it didn't have Flare Blitz. Hopefully whatever it evolves into has Magic Guard. It's gonna be garbage. Like, it's actually just gonna be garbage. Please let me leave. Please let me leave. Please let me leave. Oh my gosh. This little shit. Come on. Alright, good. So we're gonna have to go back and heal again. Ah, yes, the joys of playing Ironmon. However, stream seems fine. Everything seems good on all of my ends, so, like, I'm happy with this. At the very least, we've gone... I've gone, like, 5-6 hours without my GPU crashing, which is objectively a good thing. I will probably be switching... Probably switch Unbound back onto this. I might replay the bit of Unbound that I lost on this PC later. Just as a, like, okay, cool, I'm gonna get back to where I more or less was on stream and then continue from there next time. That was so frustrating yesterday. Like, I felt like I was kind of on a roll too, and then GPU crashed once, and then I got it back working and was able to recover a save, and then it crashed again. And it's like, well, god damn it. Please let me leave. Please let me leave. This guy. Okay. It's just a shame that we don't have items yet. I just want the Chansey. I'm tempted to log peek to see what the Chansey evolves into to see whether it's even worth it, but I'm gonna do it by the book today. We're gonna pivot by the book, which is not necessarily something I always do. Beedrill. Okay, well that's another one of the spawns that we had not seen yet. Also, have no interest in a 380 BST mon. That outspeeds me. It's a super effective move. Granted, Solid Rock is a thing, but Solid Rock is a ridiculously good ability. Chansey, please, where are you? Drillbur evolves at 31, which would be... No, it's after Roxie. The mons that evolve at, like, level 25, 28 are actually, like, legitimately interesting mons to potentially run. This one's just too late for a 330 BST. Like, there's almost no way this thing gets past first gym unless it's perfect. And even then, it probably ends up getting handled by one of the trainers before that. And also, the evolution is probably terrible too. So the rules for evolution, because like everything's randomized in this game. This is not Vanillish's stat distribution. That's not what it normally looks like. Although it actually, like, this one's kinda close to, like, a normal-ish stat distribution. I'm just gonna start scouting around 20. I'm not gonna deal with the Evo garbage. At least not for now. We're just gonna see what's here. And maybe there's nothing. There's probably nothing. Okay, Steelix is interesting. Never mind. Steelix, what do you have? Steelix is actually something that it is very likely for Leech Life is banned. For Drillbur to evolve into. So there's a non-zero chance that Steelix is just the evolution. Heat Wave, okay. For a non-zero amount of damage with Solid Rock. What else do you have? Leech Life, okay, come on. Show me something else. Okay. I'm gonna really want to kick it. I don't think I have any actual items to use yet. I just want to see what it has. So hopefully, but it's not going to use any other moves. Shatter! Okay. I am, like, actually listening to this. I think I just catch this. Like, Heat Wave is not great. The 90% accuracy is painful, but it also learns 17 moves. And I think it also has, like, 5 or 6 other moves that it can learn, heart scale moves. One of the things I really like about Gen 5 is how many moves the mons get. There's just so much stuff to play with. You can move cope, which is great. So all you're looking for is a good spread. I will nickname later if it gets to Castelia Town. That is how this works. Low HP. 16 special attack is probably not gonna cut it. think this is just a screw it, we run it anyway situation. So we're gonna do that. Because I don't feel like sitting here running around in the grass forever. So we're just gonna see what this does. If it gets something like Tail Glow, it suddenly becomes viable. But we're really hunting for Tail Glow and kinda nothing else at this point. With a modest nature, it legitimately becomes runnable, but I'm also not gonna be doing that. I am a proponent of rerolling natures. That's rude of you, Ducklet. Stab super effective Muddy Water is not what I wanted to see on this trainer. We're gonna chatter it, and I hope it kills. We got the burn from Heatwave, which is really nice. You have stab acrobatics too? Excuse me? What is this Ducklet? This Ducklet's insane. When it inevitably evolves into a Pelipper, it'll still be insane. Except not really. Future Sight. Not really interested in that. Let's go and heal. Let's speed up and go and heal. My benchmarks go crazy whenever I hit the speed up button. Like, GPU and memory just goes through the roof. But everything seems to be fine thus far, which is a good sign. So if everything does continue to be functioning properly for the next couple hours or so, I think stream plans are going to be Monday... Probably Monday Yakuza. Beyond that, I'm not entirely sure. This level 7 against the 12 is going to be a little rough, maybe? Oh, we'll see. I think I'd do Yakuza on Monday. I have not finalized my schedule because I didn't know whether I had a functioning computer or not to have a schedule. But if things continue to go well, like, that's... I think we do Yakuza. Seems like a reasonable thing to continue doing on the Monday. That might hurt. However, it knocked me into red health, which means that it's time for Hugh to throw. If he can, he might not have a move that he can throw with. He doesn't. A water spout. Congratulations, you have now seen a reset. How do I... There we go. As we reset the game. Attempt number 2. Seed number 2 of the day. Alright, so... with the joys of... having a save right in front of the thing, we just open up to the ball. I'm taking Articuno because I can. Articuno's 4x weak to rock, which means it's not going to do well. There's a lot of really strong rock moves in this game. It's also not a good mon. 18 HP hurts. That's like sub 25 base HP. The minimum with the randomizer is 21, by the way. The moveset is also has everything to be desired. Tract also super useful on a genderless mon. So I'm kind of hoping that this Magby puts me out of my misery, but knowing the way that this lab fight works, it won't. I outspeed. It's a slow Magby. Gonna take a lot to kill though. Oh no, okay, never mind, it has that. But it didn't kill me. So it's not gonna do it again. We'll see. Yeah, and so fun part about Gen 5 AI for the lab fights, for the rival fights early on in the game. It's not the case later in the game, but early on in the game, they throw. Like, legitimately they throw. So the Gen 5 rival is coded so that if you are below half health, the opposing Mon has like a 90% chance or something like that of using a status move if it has one. I believe from like personal testing, okay, it's not testing, it's just playing a whole shitload of Ironmon. I think it's about 90%. Like 1 in 10 or 1 in 8 or something like that for it to use a status move. It will eventually get tired of you failing at existing and kill you. But it usually takes a while. Charm. Sure. Get rid of Attract, which is completely useless. Yeah, once again, like what we're looking for. Honestly, this Articuno is kind of close, spread-wise. It just learns moves so slowly, and it has a 4x weakness that it's like, it's not gonna happen. Because this, if it had a different nature, basically any other nature, it would have a pretty big gap between attack and special attack. And so, like, if it had a move that wasn't Dynamic Punch as its lone physical move, it'd be an interesting, like, okay, you have a good attack, you have a stat that, like a dump stat of special attack, and your speed is high enough and you're bulky enough, except that it's really not bulky at all. The 18 HP is painful, but, alright, it's 24 now. Grovyle really wants to make sure that I know that it's there. I see you. I see you. My guy, I see you. I just would like to not be seeing you. Hyper Potion as first item is real nice. So heals are... It's like the... I don't want to call it the hard part about Ironmon because it's... everything's hard. The part that kills the most runs is probably running out of heals, is needing to... you have to budget your heals throughout the entire run because you only get so many of them. So getting something like a Hyper Potion super early on is just so unbelievably good. We call anything above a Moo Milk a big heal. If you get a big heal at any time before like Gym 1 in games that are Gen 5 or later, you're like, oh, thank God I found one. Because it's legitimately hard to find. Also, apparently now it is autumn. Okay, interesting. Huh. I see. Yeah, so we found nothing on the first route that was remotely useful, so we're just gonna continue on. Fight the two trainers, probably get rock record by one of these guys, and call it a day. Like... okay. Dynamic Punch is... gonna have to hit? Oh, hey, it hit. Okay. Cool. The fun part about having the HP that I do right now, though, is that a potion is 80% of my health. So, just picking up the one potion bumps my heal percentage from 180 or whatever it was before to 267. As you can see that I have some amount of healing. We're gonna rely on Dynamic Punch to hit again. It didn't. Okay. It didn't again. Okay. It's its second super effective move against me. At least hit? Okay. I'm gonna be honest, this was the expected result. Oh no, it just got a buff too. Okay, we did hit the last one. Okay, okay. Does it kill it? No, it doesn't. We're gonna have to kill it with Scald. So we can't use Absorb. Absorb is banned because it's a healing move. And we cannot use what? Oh, we use Mirror Move. It confuses me too. Great. Well, this is a fun fight. I guess I'll use a potion. Heartmon. Oh yeah, for the Lamamala. The Lamamala. Just use a damn potion, it's fine. I would really like to have... God, I would give it Stab Scald. Whatever. Shalamamala. God, this is gonna take forever to kill. Okay, at least we snapped out of confusion. Maybe we'll burn it. Okay, we burned it. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. That did so much damage. Alright, it just metal sounded me. Okay, well, that was fun. We'll deal with this later. Articuno's gonna get to level 10. We'll be fast enough, though, to be able to run through everything. God, that stat spread is so good. It's just a shame. It's a shame that the moves are so bad. So, like, I'm the queen of coping for moves. I have no qualms about taking Mon with one move as far as I possibly can. Okay, there's a quest. There's something you really want to buy, super cool thing, but you're trying to be good with money, but you really want it. That depends on what it is. Depends on how super cool it is. Maybe I can be the judge of how super cool it is, and then tell you to probably then go and buy it, because I'm a terrible influence or something. Razor Claw, that's fine. Is this Kingdom Death? Are you talking about Kingdom Death? Because if you're talking about Kingdom Death, then why haven't you already gotten it? Oh, it's not. What other board game are you even talking about, then? Oh, okay. Then yes, then why haven't you already gotten it? I love the ... No? Honey, I know, just means that we have to, like, actively play the game. Oh, hey, look, a Jolteon. Okay, I'm interested in this. I'm gonna charm it a bunch and just see what moves it. Okay, I'm interested. Keep in mind that it's halved. I am very interested. That did damage. 535 defense, which is an insanely chunky amount of defense. That would have done 8 to 10 damage, probably. What's your Spadef look like? Fine. Secret Sword is also something I'm interested in, and that did so much less damage. I'm gonna be honest. Just catch this. I think we just catch this. Because this is good. It's got what we want, and I'm fine with running a Slowmon. It doesn't have crappy special defense. I'm not gonna test its defense because I'll just outright kill it. And it has at least one move. I already said that I'm more than willing to run a single move Mon. Jolteon also learns a bunch of moves pretty quickly, so... Do I want to give a nickname? No. You only get a nickname if you deserve a nickname. Okay, that's good HP. That's a horrendous nature. So I said I wasn't gonna re-roll. We're re-rolling this. That is the worst nature you could possibly have on that mon. So we're not gonna be doing that. We're gonna find another version of the Jolteon that doesn't have that nature. Like, very specifically that nature is what I don't want. I think the only worst nature would probably be Modest. Modest would be worse. But that nature in particular is horrible. Now we have to wait for another one to show up, though, which is annoying. That said, we just insta-catch it when it does. And it's not like we're going to be taking damage because we have 27 speed and can run from everything. Also, if there is an ad coming up somewhat soon, do I scout this? No. If it had less than 4 moves learned, I would actually scout it. But it has 4 moves learned, and so I'm like, nah. But I'm seeing all of the mons here. It's 5 already. Yeah, so I'm just gonna, like, go directly through the thing. One sec. Sorry, had to do thing. Hey Side, how's it going? You're watching me break Ironmon rules live on stream. I'm re-rolling a nature. Because we have this kind of cool, if I can pull it up, we have this kind of cool looking Jolteon. That's the literal worst nature could possibly have. And so we would like it to not have that nature. As you do. Let me pull it up here. I used to not. I have changed my tune on this so much. Like, this is the worst nature you could have. And it's just painful. So we're gonna make it not have that nature. Yeah, I used to never reroll natures. It was always just like, well, sucks to suck. But I'm like, it's so hard to find an actual premium stat spread on a mon. It's like, just do it. Don't be overboard. I'm not gonna be looking for adamant. I'm just looking for not that. Not whatever the nature is right now. What is this? Minus speed plus special attack. Was that quite mild? It's something like that. Of course, it's probably one of the 10% spawns, and so it's gonna take forever to find another one. I might do this, actually. Of course, there's no guarantee that I will run into it again. I don't know. I'm just... Yeah, it's not gonna look like a normal lab stream. I'm just running it at 100% at this point because I am honestly testing my setup. Somewhat of a stress test, like not super hardcore stress test, but like enough of one that'll be like, okay. Just making sure that everything works properly. We also have already picked up a hyper potion this run, which is rare. And boy, would I love to have a hyper potion when I run this Joltik that I'm gonna find and catch. Pick some interest, skip stuff in your patch. Is this the Groudon, the Oops All Groudon, sorry, Oops All Primal Groudon patch? That thing is incredible. It's so good. It's something I will never touch. But the fact that it exists is incredible. I just love how it's come about with Dog Rays, all of the everything with the with failing miserably at RS Super. Or I guess it's Mega Kaizo is what we call it. But getting owned by Primal Ground on a daily basis. I just want people to see it go, why was there so much effort in this? Fair. Because you can is the reason why. There's also an ad starting soon, so... I apologize in advance. Which is why I'm making a tracker extension to go with it. That's... I appreciate the commitment to the bit so much. It's so good. I also would really like it if I wasn't running into 17 of these Scorpies and I was getting the Jolteon that I saw on my first Pokemon and then haven't seen since. It's been like 20-something months now. Shout out to Electric being one of the other rares. So I've seen at least one of the rares multiple times since I saw the last Joltik. Not Joltik, Jolteon. Joltik's different. So have I seen 6? No, I've only seen 5. I still haven't seen one of the level 8s, I guess. Alright, speed this up. We're at the point of annoyance now. Let's go. Please, game, give me a Jolteon. I beg of you. I beg of you. While the ad is going, especially. Please, just give me things. The third electric that I've seen. Oh, that's the other rare. So I've seen both level 11 rares, and here's the last level 8, and still no Jolteon. Why do I want to say Joltik? Jolteon. Also, if I was ever gonna like stress test my video card, I'm seeing it now. This is doing it. So far, so good. Come on, let's go. Holy, ads are currently in progress anyway, so it's not like anybody's gonna be or not like a lot of people are gonna be hearing all of this. Just want the freaking Jolteon, please game, please game. I've seen literally every mon other than Jolteon since I have been looking at literally every single other mon that's on this route. Which is impressive, honestly. How many Scorpions am I up to? 15, okay. By that math, I should have seen like 4-ish Jolteons. I've seen 1. So the Scorpy is probably a 40% spawn rate. Jolteon, I believe, is at 10%. I've seen plenty of these other mons. It'd be even more of a troll if it was with a 20% spawns. Like, that would be, like, the ultimate troll. Is if it was one of the 20% spawn rates. And I just refuse to spawn. I just want a nature that's better. Where are my mints? As if I want the mints diluting the item pool even worse. Like, at a certain point, it's like, why am I even... Okay, we found one. It's literally the last... Okay. And watch it be modest. If this thing is modest, I'm going to cry. I don't know how the nature is calculated. Just get in the ball, please. Just get in the ball and stay in the ball, please. You're an ass, okay? I'm not running from this thing. I will save state. I will cheat on this Mon. Thank you very much. Technoblast is fine. It's Gen 5 Technoblast, so it's whatever. Do I want to charm it? I'm gonna charm it. Yeah, before it does that and, like, almost kills me. So I'll have 2 or 3 more catch opportunities here. I am gonna go and rebuy that potion, by the way. I just don't want to, like... Okay, if I'm seriously, like, playing it by the book, I would not do that. It does not deserve this yet. Now we get to see what its ability is. Or not ability, it's... The other one was not huge power. I'm being trolled. So I have to get a 10%, and it has to not be huge power? I swear to God. I hate this game sometimes. I hate it. I hate it. I don't know why I do this to myself. But we commit to the bit, and we're gonna catch a Jolteon that is probably gonna die to Rival 2. I swear. Oh boy. Okay, well, we're here. We have to... Worth noting, that was also a horrendous nature. So we waited all that time looking for a Jolteon that was decent, and the nature was just as bad. So we're gonna do that again. Hope everybody's ready for more fun grass running stream gameplay, because we're gonna be doing that more. I'm gonna just go ahead and do a thing here. Speed 400%. And I will pause this. It's not gonna run at 400%. It's the NDS tracker. It's NDS on BizHawk. Like, it's not gonna do that, but it'll be at like 250 or something. And I will watch my CPU temperature go up. Okay, we're fine. We found another one. That would probably be why it did so much damage to me, though, with that drill peck. That's terrifying. This Mon is legitimately terrifying if it has a good moveset. Later in the game, oh my gosh. Because of huge power plus its spread. Okay, well, we caught another one. I'm gonna see if this one's any better. Like, I would take a neutral nature. I will take any nature that isn't terrible, and I can't have huge power. Holy IVs. This one's also huge power. In neutral nature, I got the neutral nature I was looking for. I also got huge power. Alright, but we're gonna speed it up to 200%. Hoi. Okay, well, like, we're gonna do what we can to skip through this. I'm gonna turn BGM on for a little bit. I'm gonna actually need to turn that down, maybe? No, it's fine. I'm just gonna yammer over my BGM, and then, yeah, it's fine. While we find a 4th Jolteon. Actual pain. Actual pain. But it has 2, like... One of them's not a premium move. One of them is a premium move. Drill Peck is a very, very good move. Okay, here's another Jolteon. We're gonna charm it first, so that we don't die. The Drill Peck dealing 8 billion. Okay, that did 6. I don't think this one is huge power. I don't think this one's huge power. Please get in the ball. Please get in the ball. I also forgot to pick up another potion, so that I can just catch the thing. Okay. What is this? Is this one what we're looking for? No, this one also has huge power. It also has the same awful nature. So I don't understand. Okay, we're gonna go and heal. This is actual pain. Welcome to hell. I would not do this if the rival didn't throw. Like, this is actual hell. So we're gonna catch our 5th Jolteon. We're gonna dump all the other ones in the PC. Just shout out to the number of... Okay, so, like, I'm gonna go through the thing. Timid, quiet, docile. Docile's fine. Quiet, quiet, timid are, like, my... Like, can we not? Can we not with the awful natures, please? I don't know why it went that way. Oh yeah, we're gonna continue forward. Find a 5th one. It's fine, I'm due for one or something. Considering how many mons I've seen. It's still 1 in 10. The way that it's still 1 in 10. It doesn't, there's no such thing as being due for it. I know too many things about statistics to actually believe in that, but I can tell myself that. If I catch another one, and it's another freaking huge power, or has a terrible nature, I'm just taking the first terrible nature one that we got and going with it. I'm just, like, I don't feel like dealing with this for another 10 minutes. I've already gotten to the point where, of annoyance, we're gonna charm it. I'm actually gonna weaken it so that it actually will stay in the ball. I'm gonna scald it at least once. Probably twice. I did 3. Okay. This one is not huge power. I said that once before, but this one is actually not huge power. I also believe this is a 100% catch rate. Who knows, maybe we'll just accidentally get an adamant nature mon and it'll be great. Just want something neutral. We'll change that later. 35, Oblivious Nature. Okay, this one's actually perfect. Alright, well, we rerolled into Jin, so we're gonna turn the BGM back off, do this. You can deal with, like, super fast. Hold on. And we're gonna go back to that. So we have a 1. Just as they drew up the way that you're supposed to play Kaizo Ironmon, right? It's Gen 5, nobody cares. Okay, people care. The people who care are the ones who only play Gen 3. So I don't really care about their opinion. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really care about their opinion. Play Gen 5 and then come to me with your complaints about how we handle things. Also, I'm gonna buy another potion. I only used one, so this is fine. But no, this mon is actually legit, like, this is the perfect spread. This is what you're looking for. If I can find... God, what's the electric move? I think it's Fusion Bolt? If I can find Fusion Bolt on this thing, we are cooking. Thunder Punch would be great. There aren't really any other great physical electric moves. I mean, Bolt Strike exists, but accuracy. Like, Drill Peck is gonna be everything. Yeah, we're gonna be gaining a lot. I mean, like, I will be legitimately shocked. It's starting to learn Fiery Dance. I mean, I learn it over Technoblast, or I teach it over Technoblast. And I get at least one Heart Scale move too. So, yeah, we've got stuff. This could potentially be a thing. I just need to not get, like, randomly screwed over by this fight. If I don't get screwed over by this fight, we're going to Gym 1, almost certainly. I don't remember what he has. Oh, it's just a Magby. Magby. So this thing is, like, about... probably a little bit under 2x speed. A little over 3x attack. We'll see if that keeps up. But, like, right at 3x, maybe a little over 3x HP, and, like, 2.5x in both defense. It's a ridiculously good stat spread. So yeah, when I was talking about earlier about, like, the kind of stat distribution that you're looking for in an Ironmon run, this is it. Right here. Let's get a quick heal. We've got 3 trainers in the ranch. And yes, before anybody asks, I know this by heart. I know basically everything up until Gym 4? Inside and out. And I literally wrote the guide. The only reason I will eventually have the guide as a reference point is because of, just to make sure I don't forget something. Or just I don't miss something that's unnecessary. I can't believe it. It took 5 Jolteons to find one that didn't have either a banned ability or... Speaking of which, I actually need to write down that it has huge power. Because it having huge power makes it a, like, giga threat. I'm probably not going to forget it because it's literally my main, but... I don't know. Brain does brain things sometimes, and you just forget stuff. Drill Peck. Drill Peck is gonna go burr for most of this... run. Wow, that didn't kill. That's surprising. I guess I am only level 11 coming out of the rival fight. Which is very low. Very low. I should get, what, 13... on the second mon? Yeah. Oh, hey, look, it's this guy again. Different run, though. Still lives. Shout out to the terrible version of Fire Pledge that's in this game. It'd be really nice if it had the full 80 that it does in Gen 6, but... Alright, what are we learning? Okay, that's very good. We get rid of Fiery Dance. Fiery Dance and Drill Peck have the same coverage. And like X Scissor plus Drill Peck also has the, yeah. Nope, we're doing the superstitious thing, and we're not changing our moves before our first gym. Or a move order. That's fine, I don't feel like going in healing. So this is good. So we're currently in... Alright, which gym is gonna screw us over territory with this mon? Like, this mon is legitimately good. I also have a whole bunch of contact moves. Secret Sword Contact? No. That's good. But thankfully the Gen 5 ability pool... Oh, that's a tanky Drifblim. Holy... Okay. Thankfully the Gen 5 ability pool is not really bad for those mons. Blanche does nothing. That was a 120 base power move, by the way. That did like 8. It's just a super, super tanky Drifblim. Which I guess is like what you'd expect, but still. What do I actually want to fill in gaps in terms of coverage here? Probably Earthquake. A lot of stuff over Headbutt. Headbutt's okay, but it's not very good. Thanks, Hugh. That doesn't actually exist here. Go that way. This way. Like, Earthquake would be incredible. Bone Meringue would also be very good. I feel like any rock... Like, okay, so we need some way of dealing with... We need some way of dealing with steals. It's the one difference between fire and flying, is that fire deals with steel types. So, like, Sacred Sword would also be really good. Brick Break would be great. I think in general, I think we would rather have Setup than Headbutt, and we'd replace Secret Sword with another fighting move. I think that would be, like, ideal. Since there isn't something like a Gimme Ghoul in this generation. Gimme Ghoul causes all sorts of problems. Or, sorry, Golden Go. Causes all sorts of problems in terms of, like, coverage. Steel Ghost is a ridiculous defensive coverage. Or out... Oh my gosh. Defensive typing. Garbage, garbage. Okay, so we're just gonna run through. Get a TM thrown at us. We caught it. It's Thief. Which is fitting. The Thief threw Thief at us. What is that in vanilla? It's not Thief, because Thief is 46. It's like... Oh, it's Frustration, isn't it? Which makes it... Like, Thief is even better, though. It's just a shame that Thief in this gen, I think, is still terrible. I'm gonna go and heal, just because I'm gonna be cautious. I don't think I'll need it, but 15 against 14 is a little scary sometimes. Especially if they roll up with a legendary. Thankfully I have X's are to deal with like half of all the 600 legendaries. And we don't have megas in this game, so I don't have to worry about those. Charcoal. Useless. I am also just playing this pure Kaizo. Like, this is not gonna... There's no fringe rules here. There's no custom whatever. I should also do a thing. Hold on. Okay. It's stream info. Do this instead of Discord. I do have a Discord now, by the way. Working on filling it out, and so there's not a whole lot in there right now. But at the very least, you can come in and like use my emotes if you're a subscriber. You're one of the flurries. I've also got a channel for y'all and stuff like that, and so it's there. It's there, available to use. And will be used more and more going forward, especially as I am more and more consistent with all of this, and hopefully my computer stuff settles itself. The fact that I'm like 6 hours, obviously not in the stream, but like I'm like 6 hours into playing, and since I rejiggered my computer setup and everything is still working properly, it feels good. Feels really good. So for comparison, I was dealing with crashes about every couple hours of like active use. Nightmare. No use. Just obviously not great. Having your GPU crash every couple hours is misery. However, I like poked around with it, reset it, reseated it, and added some extra fans as well to help keep the temperature down. And it seems to be working like a charm. We'll see what it looks like when I'm playing something like Elden Ring or Yakuza or anything else that is like actually processor intensive. But he gave me a pile of items, right? Yeah, he did. Let's go. I'm gonna equip an Orin. I know that I have a berry juice as well. It's empty. That's what I want. No! That's the wrong button. We come here. We're gonna tick this. We're gonna come here. We're gonna tick this. We're gonna... No, we're gonna keep Articuno in the party. There's no reason to get rid of Articuno at this point. So Articuno... So what I've found, generally speaking, is that the amount of times that you get, like, circle throw locked, basically, like, you get locked into moves that auto-switch you out, the amount of times that that happens is almost none. However, you can get free turns because they're trying to use things like that, or they're trying to use stuff like spikes or whatever. Because you have multiple mons on the field, I don't need to be here. So I generally keep my HM friends with me, with the exception of if they have, what's it called? If I have setup. I don't have setup on this mon. Alright, I'm just gonna, turbo through this. Don't mind me. He's just gonna give me a fresh water, and then Cheren's gonna yap at me a whole bunch, and then it's gonna say, yo, go fight the two trainers, and then I'll fight you. Which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Alright, let's see how rude this gym wants to be, because this gym can be completely free. It can be the worst thing that you've ever seen. And there's often no in-between. On the bright side, though, you always come in with a potion or two, and you get a free... Holy, that thing's fast. Doesn't hit very hard, but it is fast. And is tanky. Alright, well, I guess it's a speed tie. You have nasty plot. Okay. Please win the speed tie. Okay, we're fine. Fine. I don't like seeing that. I really don't like seeing that. Getting out of that with only taking 7 points of damage is pretty good. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna have to, like, unbreak my brain from playing so much Emerald. Like, the level gaps in Emerald are ludicrously large. And so, like, I'm not just gonna be able to kill everything. That Gyarados run was something. It was something. So Secret Sword would do 170 damage, which is still about half the power that X Scissor or Drill Peck would do. So we're gonna be doing this. Equals is fine. That did 5? We're 10. It's level 14. I'll mark it as equals. I think it's more of a minus, but... yeah, for this thing to, like, actually go the distance, it's gonna take coverage. It's either gonna take coverage or setup. And we have plenty of moves to learn. And plenty of time to learn them at this point. But, like, that's... okay, well, we had... that's fine, though. Okay. Alright, Cheren time. I'm gonna switch to the berry juice here. I don't need that. I'm gonna give this... hopefully we won't need to use it, but with gym leader IVs and stuff, we're gonna quick save. Alright, we're gonna give this guy his first gym battle before. Or his first gym battle ever. Or, yeah. Alright, Cheren. Don't be a pain. Please don't be a pain. Like, please. I just want a gym badge. I just want to run, actually. That did so little. It's a Panpour. It has 300 BST. Oh. I mean, one option is that it's multi-scale. So the fun part about Secret Sword is that it also hits defense. So it doesn't actually bypass walls. Which kinda sucks. I'm gonna headbutt. If it has multi-scale, it dies. If it doesn't have multi-scale, I'll make it flinched like that. Maybe it's just a horrible damage roll. Might have just been a horrible damage roll, I'm not sure. I'm also very low level going into this fight. You're usually higher than this. That's a great second mon to see. It's his ace, though. How long will it be till those moves go away? I probably won't see it again. Outspeed foul play. Okay. Interesting. Does it die? It dies. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Second mon being gone. Also, second mon being gone and using foul play is really good. Alright. Fusion Bolt? Okay, Zen Headbutt's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. I'm gonna keep Secret Sword. And I'm gonna drop Headbutt. Like, I don't like it, but things like this is the reason I kept Secret Sword. Like, this is not gonna do that much damage, but it's gonna do more damage than the X Scissor would have done. Also, that's a minus. It's definitely a minus defense. We're just gonna start drill pecking then. So I've got 4 80 power moves that honestly don't have very good coverage. Dragon Dance. Hey, Marowak, can you give that to me? I want that move. I'd rather bulk up or coil, but, like, I will gladly take Dragon Dance. Also, your speed is terrible. I think we're probably good here. Woobat. Woobat. Yep, we're good. We got a gym. We got a gym badge. Not gonna lie, I would have been very disappointed in this run if it died to Cheren, but you know, we're here. Alright, what's your thing? What are you giving us? What are you giving us? Searing shot. Huh. If it's learnable, I teach it. If it's learnable, I teach it. I teach it over Secret Sword, I think. I think. Maybe it's probably not gonna be learnable anyway, but still. Nope, not learnable. Cool. Alright. We got a badge. And now we're like 20 minutes from the second gym fight, so perfect, honestly. Also, I'm very happy with that, like, we didn't have to sit here and hunt around in the lab for years. Also, I do want to say, like, so I have a 2PC setup now. I can't look at my second PC's monitor when it comes to what I'm actually looking at on the screen. And then I have the Twitch stream itself open on another monitor, so I see the same thing in 3 different desynced versions. It's a little bit off-putting. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, go and get our repels. I was about to ask why did I only get 25? It's because I bought 1 potion. To offset the laziness that it was before. Okay, so we are gonna make free space, which is empty at this point, but won't be as of now. You know, this Jolteon is really good. Really, really good. It needs coverage. And that is an abject fact. However, if it gets said coverage, it's going somewhere. Hold on, is my repel thing off? It should be on. Repel icon, there we go. Also, I'm showing nicknames because, yes. Auto Pokemon themes, no thanks. I do also need to edit the color theme at some point, but we'll deal with that later. That's a tomorrow thing. Or later tonight, or in 6 days when I pick this run back up, because at this point, I have done it all on stream. I might as well just keep doing it on stream. Repels effect, yeah. Alright, so next up is the rest of this route, and then we have the Verbank Complex, and then the Verbank Gym. It is... First 3 gyms come quick in this game, and I'm gonna be honest, the first 2 gyms. Third one takes a bit to get to. I love this game for the early game pacing. There's no 2-hour grind between gyms 1 and 2. Hi XY, I'm looking at you. There's no super long grind before gym 1. I'm looking at, like, Emerald and Platinum and a lot of games for this one. And the spike in, I guess I'll just set it to be, the spike in difficulty also isn't ridiculous. It lets you kind of like build out the Mon, and then when you get to Gym 3, which is kind of the spike, Usually Berg is nice. Usually Berg will let your Mon through if it's good. If it's bad, he'll usually kill it. So I think, like, the way I usually put it is that he does a very good job of not throwing the baby out with the bathwater. And we're just gonna fight these guys. I still have my second Mon with me, so we're gonna be fighting a double, and I don't really like it, but we'll be fine. Hey, Twig! It's Squoop! We found Squoop! I don't even think Squoop is, like, Twig's favorite. Well, it's not. It's not Twig's favorite Pokemon, but it's, like, one of them. Also, why are you outspeeding me with Blue Flare? I don't appreciate that. Oh, you have literally no HP, though. Also don't have much in the way of special attack, either. Burn Heal is actually super good. Like, there are other items that I'd rather have, but it's insanely good. Sweetheart is terrible. I don't want to have to go all the way back. I'm just gonna commit to going all the way back, and then I'll drop Articuno in the box, and then I will come back from there. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Registeel. Okay, so in this case, Secret Sword does 4x. Secret Sword hits harder than any of the other ones. And it's the reason I kept it. That did nothing. Okay, worth noting. Also, I'm gonna switch my moves around now. Check moves. I can't check it. I can't do it in battle. One of the annoying things about Black White 2, you can't switch your moves around in battle. Their location, you can't hit select. Select doesn't do anything. Actually, no, that did 6. Which is fine. Yeah, see, I'm mashing select at the moment. Nothing's happening. Okay, so we kill this Registeel. We hit 23. 25 is our next move. Also, another thing for another me speaking praise on Black White 2, the speed at which you get moves in the early game. Oh, it's so good. I'm hitting this trainer. I know I'm at 57 health. I don't care. It's a level 15. I'm not concerned. I will repeat that after I get countered. I am not concerned. And yeah, I know, I'm just speaking that into existence. It's fine, don't worry about it. Skydrop, that's not gonna do anything. Which has Moody. Okay, its evasiveness fell, which is the important part. I don't do anything, I just sit here. Okay, we're here. Okay, we're fine. Every time I see Moody procs, plus evasiveness, it's like, are you serious? Why are we why? Skydrop with Moody's actually kind of gross. Like, it's not that good, but it will be good if the AI gets control of it. And they just pick to have evasiveness first turn every time. We're putting the Articuno away. We need to heal. Like, there's no way we're gonna go into a double battle at 2/3 health. Not in this game. This game, all trainers have what I like to call screw you AI, where their first move is almost always a move that hits you really damn hard. Their second move is random. Like, what they do after that first move is like, yeah, there's something. They hit some button and do something. But, I guess I'll put it in box 2. Just leave them in box 2. But yeah, the second move that it uses is always the one that's like, okay, this one's random. Who knows what it's gonna do? First move though, it always feels like it's something that's like super effective, or the best move that it has to use, or something like that. Alright, so now we don't have the second Mon, so we don't have to hit the double. It's always nice. It feels weird hearing the music for this area, because I, like, don't ever run this without speed up. I'm usually on 150, plus 150 all the way until Gym 2. Or, sorry, all the way until Gym 3. Actually, it's all the way until Royal Unova is when I switch. Because with Royal Unova, it's time-locked. I'm hoping that I can actually get to Royal Unova in time, but, like, I'm not playing with speed up, so... Tells effect wore off. Do you want to use another? No. Alright, we have a few items here to pick up. An Electorizer here. Terrible. I guess I'll just go and pick these up now, since I'm down here. Loose Shard, useless. And there's another item all the way around here. I'm gonna just run faster, because, you know, stuff. Black Flute, garbage. At some point, I would like to... Actually, like, I don't even need to, though. That's a thing. It's like, so, with Black 2, they give you so many items that all of the garbage items that you get on the ground don't actually feel terrible. It's like a nice bonus if you get a big heal or if you get something useful. That's the problem with XY, is that you don't get all the free stuff that you get in this game. X attack is really good. You don't get all the free stuff you get in this game. So it's like, so like the trading system that I kind of came up with is more or less needed in that game. But in this game, it's just like, it's just not needed. You get a free fresh water every gem. You get no less than, over the course of the entire run, no less than 14 free citrus berries. 14, 14. Free citrus berries. You eventually get 6 free hyper potions. You don't get any, like, actual mega heals. You don't get any max heals or full restores like you do in... every other game post Gen 5, I think? Because you get 2 in Gen 6. You get handed several, I believe, in Gen 7, and you get 1 in Black White 1. To activate them with this guy. I'm going to... Where are we at? So we'll start the gym after the ad, probably. Let's just hit this guy. It's fine. 23 against 20 is not comfortable, but I'd rather single Mon trainer than a 23 or than an 18-18. I was going on some tangent and I don't remember where I was at. It's fine. Speed boost. It's actually faster than me now. That's interesting. I'd imagine speed boost on this Mon. This Mon is like tailor-made for speed boost. Also, like, the further I get into this game, the more I'm like, this ability is, or this nature is literally perfect. So I re-rolled from the worst possible nature, which was the reverse of this, to the best possible nature. Like, I think it's even better than Adamant. Adamant would be good, but at a certain point, like, oh, Star Piece is insanely good, actually. That's a free PP up, by the way. I may also need to deal with resetting the time. I don't know what the time is on this emulator at the moment. Dude is yapping, but will eventually give us an ether. We are gonna keep that up. Yeah, we will take the ethers. And we'll fight the other level 20 trainer. If we're lucky, question mark, we might get to 25 here, which is another move. We'll definitely hit 29 before the end of Roxie. Outspeed Mudsport. It's a fast seed. There's been a lot of stuff that's outsped me. It dies. Everything that outspeed me just gets owned, but... it's good. Okay, now we will fight all of these other trainers. Avalanche is interesting. So I will pick up these extra TMs, mostly as a, like, hey, I know that this thing is a thing that exists. Also, I thought normally TM6. I think TM93 is weird. Because I think you get 93. No, maybe you get 83 from the guy. I think you get 83 from the guy. I don't know. I don't remember. Clearly. Yeah, this thing is like Coil or Sword Stance away from being an absolute monster of a mon. As it is now, it's just good. A good mon with a decent moveset and a perfect spread. Get out of here. Okay, 25. Let's see what we can learn. What are we getting? Present. No thanks, I'm good. I mean, I know that it's like the best move ever, but no, we're good. I did not take damage, so we will just refresh that. I'm dumbass. Safety stratting our way through that. Not really safety stratting, but you know what I mean. Rapidash. It's like, is this what killed me in my last Emerald Max run? It wasn't. It was something else that, so I had like a berry glass cannon. Okay, we're gonna have actually good info on what its speed is. Ah, stab overheat. That did nothing. Okay, it is... Alright. Sure, I guess. Not a concern. But, I had a super glass cannon, bayonet that got one-shot sucker punched from full by the, I guess that's second rival fight in, whatever the city that Roxanne's in. I don't remember what it's called. Rustboro? I think it's Rustboro. But that wasn't a... That wasn't a Rapidash. The Rapidash, I think, was Roxanne's second mon that she sent out. And I had something to just deal with it. We're not gonna refresh. I mean, money is literally no issue in this run. Like, it's just a question of, like, how often do I want to deal with going and buying repels? Do I have to buy them 3 times over the course of the run, or 4? Because I will buy, as soon as Berg is done, I will buy 99. 99 super repels. And then as soon as Clay is done, I will buy 99 max repels, and then we're done for the game. It's literally just laziness. At a certain point, you just never turn the repel off in this game, unless you're throwy, in which case then you lose your really good mons to wilds because you try and scout them. Don't do that in this game. Just don't. Just don't. You'd think that somebody that has played that much would know better, but he doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. Anyway, we have a current run to be dealing with right now, and that does not involve certain people who have propensities to throw. We outspeed the Behem dies. Cool. So one of the other things that's amazing about this game, in terms of the way that it flows, is that the mons that you're fighting are basically the same level gap the entire game. So if you have information on a mon that dies in one hit at any point in the game, it is almost certainly going to continue doing that for the entire game. So like that Behem will die to X Scissor in perpetuity, which is really, really nice. Zen Headbutt, please don't miss. You outspeed me though. 60 for 5, that's fine. Okay. That Gengar has no health. Landorus. That outspeeds me. Outspeed Cotton Guard. Huh. It's also a Giga Tank. Do any of these moves have high crit? No, none of the moves have high crit. Part of me wants to just Zen Headbutt, but it's faster than me, so it doesn't matter. Alright, we're just gonna be hoping for crits. Because this is gonna take a while. We're gonna be chewing through a lot of HP, and we're gonna really hope that it cannot do a lot to me. Okay, has no special attack. We really need Tri-Attack to not proc, though. Burn would be horrible. We do have a burn heal. But burn would be horrible. Actually, freeze would be equally terrible. We'd be burning heals at that point. 1% chance for Chatter to proc, by the way. In Gen 5, at least. The base is 1%. Gen 6, it's 100%. As it says 0%. Not sure I believe it, but... There's the freeze, okay. Do I have things that can heal that? No, because you don't get ice heals ever. Well, you eventually get them. You eventually get Esper Berries, but... this is gross. I hate it. I hate it. At least I can't do anything else to me. We'll just crits. You get the crit. I want the crit. Thank you. So it's probably gonna run out of Tri-Attacks before it actually kills me. Like, I don't think we're gonna need anything more than a single Super Potion to get out of this. But my god, this is annoying. Because I'm still frozen. I would like to not have to use anything. He only has 3 more Tri-Attacks, though. Just like 8 damage and 17 chatters. Who knows what his last move is? Probably doesn't do anything. I could pop a couple Oran berries, I guess. I'm still frozen, by the way. It's been like 9 turns. I still have that potion? I do. I have multiple potions. We're just gonna use small heal, like mini heals on this. Remember when I said that freeze is terrible? Yeah, this is what happens. Boy. Actually the worst. Still frozen. I'm just gonna hold auto fire at this point. It's been at least 12 turns now. Thankfully this is his last mon, so if it goes to Struggle Wars, I don't have to worry about anything. I'm gonna heal again. This is actually the worst. I hate everything at the moment. By the way, Ironmon is a good and fun game mode to play. Don't do it. For your own sanity, don't do it. Just watch me play it. By the way, follow the stream for more Pokemon content and other content. I'm a variety streamer, so I will do a whole bunch of different things. Just my bread and butter is Pokemon, I guess is the best way of putting it. So with 10 more chatters, that's gonna do like 30 damage? Like, what is your last move? I'm still frozen, by the way. It has been 20 turns. I am still frozen. Also, ads are playing. This is a we're going on 25 turns now of being frozen. Which is cool, I guess. I'm gonna use the other potion. Finally thought out. Okay, it was... So I'm gonna have to go back into the VOD. I'm highlighting this, by the way. I'm using a button I haven't used before. Making a stream marker. I believe there were 7 tri-attacks left and 18 chatters left. They're now 0 and 2. That was 23 turns or something like that of whatever that status was, freeze. Which I don't need to tell you is horrifically unlucky. It's 20% every turn to thaw. Every turn. 20%. So it going almost 25 turns is... It's math. Oh, it has refresh as its last move. I mean, we just kill it. It can't do anything else to us. Go die, Landorus. Just go die. Get out of here, please. That's the last trainer before Roxie. I know there's an ad playing, and actually, it's not the last trainer. There's a double still. We're gonna hit the double, because that'll get us 27 before we go in. The worst, the actual worst. Oh, it was 94 that you get. Okay, so my 93 was pretty close. Shadow Sneak would, like, be legitimately good on this mon. But I don't think I would get rid of Secret Sword for it. God, that freeze, though. That freeze. It's just... Good lord. Okay, anyways, we're gonna fight the double, and then we're gonna go and deal with Roxie. We're gonna withdraw. We're gonna withdraw our Articuno. So we have to fight the double. And I think at that point, I will call it a stream after we do Roxie. I have gone longer on stream today than I did on Friday, yesterday, without crashing. So I think whatever I did, at least for now, fixed it. I've been monitoring my stuff the entire time, and things seem to be good. So the testy kind of stream seems to have, like, I think we're good. I think we're solid here. All right, so we're gonna kill the Curlia first. So there's a method to this madness. I'm gonna kill the Curlia. Hope that Clefable kills Articuno. If Clefable does not kill Articuno and does not show me something that is, like, problematic, I will kill my own Articuno and then kill the Clefable, because you get more XP. But the X-Scissor should murder the Curlia. No problems. There's my 27. There's level 11 for Articuno. Or whatever that's worth. I mean, if, like, Clefable rolls up with, like... That's not a problem. If Clefable rolls up with, like, Earthquake or something that does a lot of damage, that's when we're like, okay, we're gonna... not deal with that. Just keep using status heals. So Articuno should die here. Articuno, which also had a good spread, by the way. I found two really, really good spread mons. It's just Articuno had no moves. And I can't trust that it's going to get moves. So I'm down at 26 speed. Do I still outspeed? I do. That is a tanky Clefable. You know what? I'm gonna Secret Sword it. I want to see another move. Okay. I mean, we didn't actually really see anything, but it's fine. Cool. Cool. Okay, we're on to Roxie. Actually, what I will do is I will stop once we specifically get to Castelia, because there's a little bit of stuff after Roxie. Assuming we get past Roxie, which is not a safe assumption to make, but, like... The mon's good enough that if we don't run into another frickin' Landorus, like, we should be okay. That Landorus is just a problem and a half. And the biggest issue, like, another big issue with that Landorus in particular is that, like, what I would normally want to find in moves doesn't actually do anything against it. Like, I want another fighting move, but, like, it's not gonna be any good. Alright, we're gonna give a Oranberry. Oran is gonna go on. Actually, no, we're gonna give a Pecha. And we will equip an Oran if we feel like we need it. So I've got, what do I have in terms of heals going in? Freshwater, Hyper, okay. And then we'll get another Freshwater here. Usually you'll have more mini heals, but I've had to use a bunch of them because that stupid Landorus. Okay. Pokemon! Get your vibe emotes out, because we're in a... We are in a live concert setting. Frillish, which we've seen. Anna has died. Actually, this was the weird one with Moody and Skydrop, wasn't it? you have Hydro Cannon. Okay. Starting off strong, I see. Jeez. Okay. I mean, we're fine, but jeez. Stab Hydro Cannon is not what I wanted to see for the first mon in this gym. Okay, Ampharos lives. That's a decent amount of damage with that. Not a great start, I will say. Not a great start. These first two trainers, or that first trainer was kind of rude. Taking 30 on that first trainer is not great. Vanillite's not a problem, probably. But I'm also not low enough that it's like, it's not justified to use one of my heals. I don't know. We're in the really awkward range of healing to decide whether to heal or not. I wish I had something like a Lumberry. Lumberry would be great here. But you literally do not get a free Lumberry in this game. So picking it up off the ground. No, you get one. No, you don't even get any. Okay, so I'm 28 going into Roxie, which is about normal. Her ace is level 27, which is always terrifying. I'm gonna give the Orin. I think it's much more likely for the Orin to be proc than the Pecha, and I can just do Pecha things if I need to. Ooh, okay. Roxie, let's go. Please, please, please don't be rude to me. Fan Rotom is not a good typing for me to deal with. We will Zen Headbutt this, though. It is going to outspeed Shell Smash. Please do not miss. If I don't miss... We have an X attack, and I'm probably going to use it. That missed. That miss is so incredibly bad. If it wants to charm me again, it's just gonna charm me again. It's gonna V-create me instead. Okay. Not even close. Not even close. Alright, well this gym has already gone incredibly sideways. Okay. I have to heal. I'm gonna try fresh watering. Because a Tranquil's not super threatening. What are these attacks? Oi, I'm gonna Drill Peck. I don't think this is gonna kill. Because I'm down at -2. Oh god, that has so much... You don't do a whole lot. I'm gonna X attack here. I don't think I lift this. I don't think this fight goes well for me if I don't. Head Smash, it's just gonna keep doing that. Did 18? We're gonna use another... We're gonna use another Freshwater. To say this is really a bad Roxie is an understatement. We're gonna Drill Peck. I think this kills. Because I'm only at -1 now. And she's gonna heal. Unless this kills it. It doesn't have any more Head Smashes, though. I don't know what else it's got, but it doesn't have any more Head Smashes. Please kill it. What has Power Whip? What is this moveset? Okay, well... You're her second Mon. Okay, Maractus is good to see, because we can hit that super effective. Outspeed Charge, which is annoying, but not a problem. Okay, that is a minus. It would die normally. That's fine. A reminder that Roxie only has 5 Mons. So, like, the quality of her Mons can go down real quick at this point. What am I learning? Heck. I'm good. I don't need that. Olga Kiss? I don't... Worry Seed is fine. If anything, that's an upgrade. Unless it's now gonna attract me. That's... actually good. Outspeed. Stab Tackle. Holy shit. That's actually an incredible amount of damage that it just did with Tackle. That was Stab Tackle. Mandibuzz. Because she is showing absolutely no chill. I have to heal here. I don't want to, but I have to heal. Crab Hammer. Every single Mon has problems. Every single one. Yeah, this... Roxie shows absolute violence in this fight. This is incredible how bad this fight is. And we're not out of the woods yet. Nice miss. Alright. That was horrible. That was possibly the worst Roxie fight I've ever lived. I mean, the X attack, like, I had to burn the X attack, which feels terrible. But, like, I have to. Like, there's no way around it. Every Mon was a threat. All were fully evolved. Usually there's at least some babies in there. I have highlights. There are all sorts of highlights for this stream. Was not expecting to have a stream with highlights today, but alright, sure, I guess. Hey, Side, how much you want to bet this is not learnable? There's no way this is learnable. It's not possible that this is learnable. There's actually no way. Yep. Not learnable. There was a 0% chance. 50-50? Nah. No chance whatsoever that that move was learnable. Did you just have the worst Roxie fight in history? Yes. Did it matter? No, because you can't learn the good move that she was trying to give you. I don't know what I'd teach it over. I guess it's Zen Headbutt, but like... I would run into issues with... poisons are just bad at that point. I'm pretty sure my coverage would improve over Zen Headbutt. I don't teach it over Secret Sword because steel types. Yeah, that was awful. Okay. But it's okay, we're about to get 5 lemonades, a Moo Moo Milk, a fresh water, and some other stuff that I can't remember offhand. We're about to get a shit ton of heals. One thing I am gonna do though. No, I'll just reset that thing. Alright, so we get cutscene time. I am going to go and like just sit back and watch because that's where we're at here. We're watching Bryson Man do Bryson Man things. But yeah, this'll be pretty close to the end of my stream. So I did hit 100 followers today, which is an amazing milestone considering how I really haven't been doing this for all that long. I appreciate the hell out of the support. If you're not following and you are interested in seeing more of what I've got, I am a variety streamer. I'll be most likely streaming Yakuza on Monday. My guess is that I'll have an Elden Ring stream at some point in the middle of this week. We are at Godric, first Godric, and so that's gonna be something. We'll see how much I do of that. But then I'll have another Pokemon Friday stream that'll be most likely on Friday next week, playing more Unbound, getting back to where I actually was in the game before PC crashes caused all sorts of problems last week. Yesterday, it was literally yesterday. And at some point we'll get back to this run as well. Yeah, if you're not following, I'd appreciate it. Every little bit helps, and if you like it and you want to stick around, then I appreciate that as well. That said, let's finish the rest of this off, get us to Castelia, and then move on with our nights. Alright, so we get the 5 lemonades here, and then the freshwater. So suddenly we're back on decent healing's footing. Using that hyper potion feels terrible, but like, it's there to use. I'd rather use it later, but Shell Smash into Mist Zen Headbutt, into Charm, into V-Create. Living on 1. Just everything is just... I need to go and do other stuff. Hold on. I do still have Articuno in the party, so... Oh yeah, also a feature of that fight was everything outspeeding me. Literally all of her mons, I think except for Maractus, outsped me. And no, the Maractus outsped me too, because it used Charge. All 5 of her mons outsped. It's not like I have bad speed, it's just not amazing. That's vanilla. A vanilla purloin. Amazing. Oh yeah, so that's... Oh boy, I will... That Roxie fight is one to remember, and I am so glad that I have it on stream, because it is... That was awful. Truly awful. This mod has tried its hardest to die on multiple occasions already. Yeah, shut up, Hugh. Alright, let's go get the item that's down here. Of course the Leaf Blade was unlearnable. Of course it was. Like, what other option would there be? Evie, you idiot. There's only one option. Okay, so let's go grab the items here. Oh, item. There's only one. But if I've learned anything from playing Emerald, it's that if you miss a backtrack item, it's going to be a full restore. Oh, it's another Pecha Berry? Okay. Live on 1. Literally 1 health. Not even close. Okay. Literally scarred from that fight. Wake up in a cold sweat from Fan Rotom. And then remember the Landorus that was, well, Landorus earlier. Oi. Attacker. Okay. Grab it. Alright, last fight of the day. It's a Vulpix. What could possibly go wrong with this? Lives on 1, counters me. That might not actually kill me. Vulpix probably... Decent chance Vulpix doesn't even have 53 health. Alright, so I've got 4 moves left. One of them I really would like to be set up for this mon to really have a chance. If one of them is Fusion Bolt, it's also good and has a chance. But I also need to not have fights like I just did against Roxie, so yeah. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Alright, we are about to be in Castelia. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna grab this item, and I'm gonna get the bike, and that'll be it. That is a good spot to finish off. Cool. We got a bike. And we're gonna save. We're gonna make a hard save because that's the thing that makes sense. But I will turn that off, do that, switch back to lobby. Alright. I appreciate y'all being here. This is very impromptu. It is honestly just a tech testing stream that has honestly gone pretty well. The fact that my GPU is functional being the benchmark of things are going well is shows the state of my mind at the moment, but you know, it's fine. Next stream will be on Monday, for almost for sure. So I don't have anything that'll stop me from that. Yeah, we're good. So next stream will be on Monday. Almost certainly will be Yakuza 5. We are now in Saijima's part of the story, which is something. Not sure what I think about it at this point, but it's something. But yeah, so that'll be that, and then some point later, as I mentioned earlier, there'll be an Elden Ring stream next week, as well as Pokemon Unbound, and probably also getting back to this. So, because like we are on a run that is fully streamed, so I might as well keep streaming it. Like, you know, only makes sense. But yeah, so I appreciate y'all being here. I'm going to hunt down someone to raid into. See if we can find another dragon to do. Yeah, and I got 100 followers today, which is still wild. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how we got here, and just enjoying myself at this point. Oh, I know these people. All right, there's a dragon buckshot roulette collab going on right now that I'm gonna send y'all to. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it, and for those who it is relevant, that is the wrong PC. I'm gonna do this. This. Some combination of this. I will send y'all over to Akinoris and the pile of dragons that they are doing stuff with. Yeah, once again, thanks for watching, and I will hopefully see you guys next time.